Good evening, my dear channel followers. You are welcome to a new video, English from A to Z with Mr. Aziz Zuhair. In this video, we are going to see a new lecture, Parts of Speech. So before I proceed with the title or with the details of this lecture, let me try to explain two keywords in this title. Number one, parts, and number two, speech. So the word parts means units, components, elements. Elements of what? The elements of a sentence. And when we speak about speech, this word means a series or a group of linguistic items that constitute a sentence. And therefore, speech is made up of different sentences. Let's jump now to the introduction. Parts of speech are the basic types of words that English has. So, any language you care to name, we have basic types that are the pillars of any language. Therefore, these words are classified into 8 categories according to their uses in a sentence. By the way, there are other words that we can find, but they are not included in such 8 categories related to English. These 8 categories are the following: nouns, pronouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, conjunctions, prepositions, and interjections. So now we are going to see each category alone. Number one, what is a noun? A noun is a naming word. Why? Because it names a person, an animal, place, thing, idea, living creature, quality, or action. And here are some examples in front of you. We have John, cat, theater, box, liberty, tree, kindness, arrival, etc. So the first category is nouns. Now we move to pronouns. What's a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun to avoid repetition. So which means that nouns and pronouns, they are interchangeable. For example, if I say Hamid is a teacher, I can replace Hamid using he. He is a teacher. Okay? So, a pronoun replaces a noun. For example, I, mine, me, myself, somebody, each other, etc. There are other ones. Number 3, verbs. So what's a verb? As a verb is a word which describes an action. Here, a verb that describes an action, we call it a dynamic verb or a state. So the first one, which describes an action, means doing something. But when we speak about a state, it means being something. And these are some examples in front of us, like walk, talk, think, believe, live, like, want, etc. And when we speak about a state, here we refer automatically to linking verbs, especially to be. Number 4, adjectives. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. Let me explain this. An adjective has a relationship with a noun. It can pre-modify it or it can post-modify it. So it modifies and tells you something about the noun or the pronoun. Because when we speak about a noun, we automatically refer to a pronoun. Big, yellow, thin, amazing, beautiful, quick, important, etc. So an adjective with a noun or a pronoun, always. What's an adverb? An adverb is a word which usually describes a verb. So something to bear in mind is that an adverb modifies, has a link to a verb. It tells you how something is done. It may also tell you when or where something happened. So, when we speak about an adverb, take into account that it can modify a verb. It can modify an adverb, and it can modify an adjective. The examples that we have here: slowly, intelligent, well, yesterday, tomorrow, here, everywhere, etc. Number 6, conjunction. A conjunction joins two words or two phrases or two clauses or two sentences together. So here we have some grammatical terms, and I promise you in the next videos I'm going to explain them. But what you should bear in mind now is that a conjunction serves to join these two words, two phrases, two clauses, or two sentences. By the way, let me try to name such conjunctions. So number one, coordinate conjunctions. For example, and, but, so, etc. Conjunctive adverbs, moreover, however, otherwise, etc. Subordinate conjunctions, because, even if, etc. And number four, correlative conjunctions, neither nor, either or, not only but also, etc. So these are conjunctions, and there are four types of conjunctions. Preposition. A preposition usually comes before a noun or a pronoun. We know a noun and we know a pronoun or a noun phrase. So noun phrase means a group of words. This is the meaning of a noun phrase. This preposition joins the noun to some other parts of the sentence. And here we have so many prepositions. Here are some instances in front of you: on, in, by, with, under, through, etc. The last category is interjection. What is an interjection? An interjection is a word that often stands alone. These words, they express emotion or surprise. And most of the time, an exclamation mark follows an interjection. And here we have some examples in front of you: super, ha, oh, hurry, whoa, and so many others. So the lecture of part of speech is over now. See you in the next video, and thanks for watching.